it's Nikki and welcome to this week's new release video. I want to go ahead and say this is going to be a long video. I apologize now, but all of these are new. I can't even like make it look like how much it actually is. All of these are new foiled functional releases. There's a lot of different stuff in here. I want to really go through it all. I want to show it to you in the planners. I want to talk about a bunch of stuff. I've actually got notes on my phone. Look at how sweet is that picture of Ozzy. Anyway, I actually have notes on my phone of things that I want to make sure that I mention about this release. So if this is something you're interested in, grab a snack. I'm gonna get started with the kits because that will be the easiest thing for me to go through, and then we will work our way over to all of this. I have got my Erin Condren to my left. I've got the Hobo Weeks to my left. And I'm gonna need all of that once I move into the functional stuff. So let's get started with the kit release for this week. So this week's new release is called Sweet. I am obsessed, that's all I can say. I wanted to do a photo kit, and I'm gonna have another photo kit releasing next week. I didn't wanna do both because of all of the functional stuff. But I wanted to do a couple of photo kits because it's been a minute since I have. Also, I waited until the sun went down to film this video just so that the foil would actually show up properly. So, yeah, so this is the full box sheet and I'm so in love. So up top, your quote box says, "Life is sweet," and you've got these cute little cherries. You've got a bag of lemons, and then I wanted just some kind of simple foiling. So within the lemons, like I threw in a little foiled lemon here, a bow on the dress, a bow above these shoes. There's a strawberry on the strawberry box. Just made me think of the snozberries taste like snozberries. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, so over here we have got a lemon, again within the bags. Down here I put a lemon slice in, and then over here just a lemon drop with these pineapples. I wanted simple foiling for this, and I really love how it turned out. I love how this is. So this is your full box sheet. Everything I've got here for kits is on glossy. We have got glossy fully stocked. Matte or premium matte is being pressed right now. Processing times are back up to 5 to 7 business days because of all the full functional stuff I'm about to show you guys. So that is your full box sheet. And then I want to show you the bottom washi sheet with it. So for the bottom washi, you've got these really cute blueberries, and then I want, same thing, simple foil, some little blueberries right here as well. And then you've got your date covers down here over top of, I believe these are limes actually. So yeah, that is the full box as well as the washi sheets put together. I really love how this turned out. And then I want to show you guys this with it too. So instead of doing regular glitter headers this week, I had this idea that I wanted to do these. So I went ahead and did these. I'm hoping they're gonna show up. So we've got the cherries and strawberries, and then the lemon and lime pieces for your headers. So these are just gonna replace the glitter headers this week, at least the foiled ones. I think I'm gonna still offer non-foiled glitter headers if that is something you'd like. I know not everybody's gonna want this, but see if I can get this to really, yeah, there we go. I just thought this was so cute, and I think it looks so fun, especially since there is so much like minimal foiling in this kit. I think this is really cute to kind of pull everything together. So there are those, and then we do have the date covers as well. These are not foiled. So let me flip through the rest. This is the deluxe kit. I'm gonna zoom you guys in just a bit. Guess whose camera battery died? Anyway, so the second page of the deluxe kit has got flags, you've got your date numbers, your icons, your scripts, you've got your weekend banner and your movie marquee. The next sheet has your half boxes, tiny labels, appointment labels, quarter boxes. Also, I wanted really bright, fun colors for this kit, like just summer. It screams summer to me. You've got your labels up top, you've got your little things as well as your headers, and then you've got your flags, your daily trackers, and your ombre heart checklist, and then you'd be back to this sheet right here. So all of that is the deluxe version of the kit. I don't know if I mentioned this, I think I did, but this will be available in both premium matte and glossy. So next I have got the mini version of the kit. I am about to do a big reformat, I believe, for all kits. I think that the way that people are planning has really changed. The way that I plan has definitely changed. And especially for like the mini kit, I think I want to totally redo just a lot. I think a lot needs to be redone in these kits. I think B6 is the only one that doesn't need like a massive reformat. Anyway, we'll talk about that when it happens. So here are your full boxes. They are exactly the same as the deluxe kit. Your next sheet has got your flags, your daily trackers, weekly trackers, heart checklist, icons. You've got your marquee, your scripts, and then your bill due down at the bottom. Your next sheet has got your labels, your quarter boxes, your little things, and your headers. And then your last sheet has got that same foiled bottom washi. You have your regular washi. I did solids because I didn't think that any of the patterns really looked all that great stacked over each other. There were a couple that did, but I wanted to go ahead and do solid washi for this kit. You've got your marquees, and then you've got your half boxes up top. And then for B6, let me see which box, let me show you, I should say. I know which, we lost this one right here that has the dress as well as these shoes and the sunglasses. I didn't want to lose anything with foil, so that was the only box that didn't have something on it, so that's the one that went. And this right here is just cut washi. For B6, I did want to go ahead and keep the patterned washi since it is cut a little bit differently. It is, if this makes sense, it's a little bit larger. That washi is cut in header size. This one has the one larger piece, and then I believe the rest is cut header size. But anyway, so these are the smaller boxes. I feel like I need to say that every time now. So these are horizontal Erin Condren sized, so just a decent bit shorter than the regular. There we go. You've got your 3 glitter quarter boxes on the bottom. You have got your appointment labels, your tiny labels, your half boxes, quarter boxes. Next sheet has got labels up top. You've got your glitter headers, a row of various headers, daily tracker, weekly tracker, 4 flags, some 3 heart checklists, and then some little things down on the bottom. And then for your last sheet, which is your foiled sheet, you have got your foiled date covers, you've got your foiled washi strips, glitter washi strips, your icons, and then your scripts as well. And then I already showed you guys the headers as well as the date covers. So all of that is the Sweet collection, and that's the only kit that we're doing this week because I have so much fold functional stuff and I'm really excited to show it to you guys. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and pull over my Erin Condren just because I think it's a little bit easier to see this. I have a random flag here that I'm gonna go ahead and pull up and, you know, rip the whole page. But anyway, okay, so I've got 2 different like sets of things. The first are the bow scripts. So I did quite a few. And I'm gonna continue to add to these. So if there's anything you guys would like to see in the bow scripts, leave me a comment down below. I'll also pull the Facebook group, Instagram, everywhere. But this is one thing, and then the other is we've got itsy bitsy icons or teeny icons. I don't know yet what I'm gonna call these. They're very small. And then I did the sheets of icons for categories, like this is money, and they are the larger version. So I think that this will work great for an Erin Condren or any planner really, but for the hobo, I think that these are a really nice size. So I've got icons, scripts. We're gonna start with scripts. So for the scripts, there we go. For the scripts, we will have these available on clear paper, which all of these right here are on clear. And then we're also gonna have them available on premium matte. I don't think that we're gonna continue with both paper types, but I wanted to start out with that so that then I can kind of look back and see which one that you guys prefer. I can do all the polls in the world between Facebook and Instagram, and that still never really tells me anything. It's more me being able to look at what we're selling. So for right now, we're gonna start with clear and premium matte. And then since I'm already talking about it, for the icons, we will be doing clear and glossy. And I do have a couple of the glossy sheets here, so I can't do these on premium matte. The foiling in these icons, because they're like a doodle style icon, come on, is so delicate and like intricate that they just don't foil nicely on premium matte. Things get stuck. They don't get, if that makes any sense at all, they don't hold like their shape. There will be pieces of foil that will stick to the page that shouldn't be there, if that makes sense. I don't really have that issue on glossy. So we're gonna start out with those on, hello, camera, what's happening? Well, that was weird. I think it's the foil reflecting did that. Anyway, what was I saying? Okay, so glossy and clear for the icon sheets, and it's gonna have to kind of be the same thing. I'm just gonna put them up both up for right now, and then I'll see which one you guys are preferring. With the icons, I think that everybody would want clear until I think about the Hobonichi, and then I think that glossy would be better because you're gonna want that background. Maybe though, that's the thing, I don't know. So we're gonna start out with both, and then more than likely I will end up pulling one or the other and just having the one, because this is a lot for us to try to get through for Mom and I. I also wanted to go ahead and mention that we're gonna have all of the foil colors available, the newer ones, but I can't do all of the foil colors on glossy. There are certain foil colors that will not stick to glossy. I think that it's the Pixie Dust, the Silver Glitter, Hollow does fine, but any of those more glittery type foils just do not stick nicely to the glossy paper. So we won't have those. They do fine on premium matte, I'm pretty sure, and they do fine on clear. So, oh, one more thing. Also, this was requested. For all of these sheets, if you want just black ink without any foiling, I will have that option available as well. That was something that was requested that I've not done before, but it's no issue to add that in, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, let's begin. I wanna start with, no, we'll end with the sampler. So I've got a sampler that has each of these almost, I think, on it. That sampler may have to be updated at some point, and then I did them all on their own individual sheets. And when I get to the sampler, I'll actually put them down in here so that you guys can see sizing and all of that. So the first script that I have here, if my camera, there we go, is work. Okay, my camera is not cooperating, so I'm gonna zoom way in and see if that helps. Okay guys, so that seemed to help. So this is the first script that we're gonna have. It is the work script, and I don't know if I even said this, but these are the bow scripts. So this is a font. This isn't like my own hand lettering or anything. I'm not skilled like that. But I wanted to do the scripts with just a little something extra. So I thought this was super cute with the bows. Just really pretty. And these aren't 1.5 inches because then they end up getting really large, but that's why I want to put them all down in the planner and show you guys. So this is the first one that we will have available. And I'm going to try to pull up a picture in a second of foil colors to show you guys as well. So the next script that we will have is Day Off, and then same thing, you've got the cute bow. I'm obsessed with the bow. I think it's adorable. So you got Day Off. All these are on clear as well, by the way. The next script is Plan. I love this font so much. Like even beyond the bow, just the way that it's done, I think is so pretty. Your next script is To Do. And all of these are gold, obviously. That's just what I had. Oh, that's right. So with the tiny little icon samplers, I do have one of each foil color. So I'll actually show you guys foil color on that. But for these, it's just all gold because that's what I had. So this is one that I wasn't gonna put in the shop, but this is all like just a shop owner sampler type sheet. So you have print, cut, ship, print, cut, design, and film. I made this for myself and I had shown it somewhere and somebody asked me to put it up, so I figured I'd go ahead and do that just for any other shop owners that would like to have these. So the next script that I've got here is Hello Weekend. This is obviously not the size of 2 full boxes, but I'll show it to you guys in just a minute. I thought this was absolutely adorable. I really like a weekend banner for my B6 inserts or my personal rings inserts that doesn't stretch across 2 boxes because of the way those inserts are done. So I thought this could be really cute for that. Next script is Happy Mail. Super cute. Next is Binge Watch. Had to have that one. The next one is Clean. And also, if you guys can tell, all of the ones that I've done so far have been filling the page really nicely. The smaller scripts like Clean or Work, I'm able to fit 3 across in a row. And then we're about to get to some of the larger ones, or even this one right here, Binge Watch, where I could only do 2 across in a row. I just did what would fit without like resizing too much and keeping them kind of the size that I wanted them to be. So moving into this one right here, which is Laundry, you guys can see there's some extra space on the sides, but I could not fit 3 of these across unless I really shrunk this down. And I didn't like how it looked on the planner once it was that small. So there's a couple like that. So Laundry. Next is Meals. Thought that would be cute in the sidebar. Next is Dinner. This is another one that I had issues fitting 3 on there. And then, and this one, okay, never mind. We've got extras here. This one is on Premium Matte. So this one is Rose Gold Premium Matte. Continuing, because that was just thrown in here. We've got Rescheduled. That was always a big request anytime I did scripts. And then also Canceled, which was always a request. Both of these also only have 2 on a row. But all of that will be like really visible in the item on the shop, like the descriptions and all of that. I don't know if I'm gonna have each one of these sheets have their own individual listing. That seems like a lot. I think instead I may do like a drop down where you would actually choose which script that you want as well as which foil color you want. I'm just gonna have to get into the website and see how many of those I can put into one listing. And if they're done that way, I'm just gonna make sure that there's photos of everything within that listing, and then possibly in the description, write how many of each are on each sheet, if that makes sense. So next is Next Week. I thought this was super cute for a sidebar as well. Then we have Don't Forget. And then this is one I made for myself, but I just went ahead and did it anyway. This one is Yoga, and this one was so small that I was actually able to do 4 across for this one. I figured somebody else has to do yoga, right? I mean, okay, so we got that. Next is Workout. And I hope that this angle is okay, but I feel like this is showing up pretty well this way. Next is Meds. This one was a request. And then Podcasts, which was a request by my PR guy, Chris, and I 100% need these as well. Love some podcasts. And then we've got the sampler. So now I'm gonna zoom you guys back out. Okay guys, it is now almost 10 p.m. My camera battery has died twice. I charged it for like 10 minutes the first time. I just let it sit for about half an hour. So I'm hoping that I can get through the rest of this video without it dying again so I can get this up. So this is the script sampler sheet. This has one of everything except for what was on like the shop owner's sheet, because I know that doesn't apply to most people. So just to kind of show you guys sizing and everything, I want to go ahead and put some of these down in the planner. And I'm actually gonna flip over. So I've got one here already, and then you guys will see these in just a minute. I did these the other day. So let's go ahead. Like I said, these are not 1.5 inches. They're just kind of back and forth. I'm gonna zoom you guys a bit more. There we go. So this one on the left here is actually on Premium Matte, and then this is the clear. So let's just, I don't think I'm gonna sit here and stick every single one down, but I do think that tomorrow when these go up that I will try to have a photo on the website to show like the whole way down the planner so that you guys can see, you know, just how big some of these are, or how small, I guess I should say, some of these are, since they're not all 1.5. So let's do some of the smaller ones. For instance, here is the clean one, which is a bit smaller. So you guys can see exactly where that's hitting. And then some of them are like the Hello Weekend is sitting at 1.5, and then some of the other ones like this one right here, which is the rescheduled, is I think pretty close to 1.5. But each one, it just kind of depends. I didn't want them to be really tall just for the sake of being really tall, if that makes sense. I'm gonna switch to, if I can find what I did with them. Yeah, let's put down some of the premium matte just so that you guys can kind of see the difference. I think that if you plan on using these over something, like over a half box or something like that, that the clear is really nice. I really like the premium though. I don't plan, or well, it depends I guess on the spread, but generally when I use a script like this, it's kind of going like to the left of a flag or something. If you watched my last Plan With Me, like right here that says print, that's more how I'm using them. But if you are using them over top of something else, then I definitely think that the clear will work. And like I said, we're just gonna kind of do the first round on both, and then after a couple of weeks maybe, or even the first week, it depends on how dramatic of a difference there is between orders for clear versus orders for premium, we'll switch it. So those are the scripts. I'm gonna not put any more of those down. But yeah, so I am so in love with these. Yeah, okay. So let's move on. I'm gonna flip this back over so we're just looking at clear or blank paper. So moving over to the icon scripts. So the first thing that I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys are the samplers, and these are the Itsy Bitsy ones. I may call these like micro. So these are so small. And then just for a comparison really quickly, here is the sampler next to it. So you can see how, or not the sampler, but the individual grouped sheets. You can see how much larger these are. These are more of a normal size. These are super tiny. So let me flip in here really quickly because I believe I've got some that were already stuck down. Okay, so just to show really quickly in the Hobo Weeks, here are a couple of the bow scripts, and then here are the tiny icons. I don't have any of the larger ones stuck down in here, but you can see these tiny ones are really tiny. So I think they do work out pretty nicely in the Hobo Planner. But I also used these in my Plan With Me last week, or not last week, but a couple of days ago in the Erin Condren. So if you'd like to see them in the Erin Condren spread, I guess I could flip to it really quickly, or you can watch that video. So for instance, here's one right here, just a cleaning one. I still think the size works really nicely in here as well. It just depends on how big you want them to be. They do take, I set a timer. These take 18 minutes and like 40 seconds to cut. They take so long. And that is one reason that I did these larger, that and because I think this is a more normal size. Anyway, so this is the sampler. I'm gonna kind of just go through, I'm gonna zoom you guys a bit so that you can see since they are so small, and then I'm gonna go through what all is on these. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna kind of go across the row, and I'm just gonna have to, I'm gonna have to move it. This is so difficult to do. So we've got change sheets, take out trash. I'm really hoping, I'm having a hard time seeing this in the viewfinder. I think that this is out of focus. Let's do it like that. Okay, so change sheets, take out trash, dust, fill up, this is like a little gas pump, meds, groceries, payday, recycling, no spend. I'm trying to make sure I've got you guys in frame. Get shit done, clean, don't forget, plan, sleep in, girls night, charge watch, water plants, delivery, binge watch, pack, meal plan, happy mail, coffee. I really hope I've got you guys in frame. I'm having a hard time seeing. Vet, don't forget, bill due, grocery shop, fold laundry. And then down here we have got movie time, cook, laundry, shopping, yoga, oh wait, I'm sorry, gym. And then down here, Happy Mail, doctor's appointment, wash car, vacuum, pay bills, and then pizza night, remember, YouTube, read, relax, celebrate, take out, and then yoga down at the very bottom. I hope you guys are able to see those okay. So I'm gonna zoom you guys back out. So that is the doodle icon sampler, and I am gonna put micro or something like that in the title. But yeah, there's a ton on this sheet. Like I said, these take 18 minutes and 40 seconds to cut. They take forever, but they don't really mess up very often. I think they're adorable. They were something I really wanted to offer. So yeah, anyway, these are the ones that I do have all of the colors on for clear. We're not gonna have all of these colors available for glossy, just because some of them, like I said, don't work. And I also think there are maybe a couple other ones for clear that I don't have right here, but they'll be on the website. So the first one that we have right here is gold. Then we do also have rose gold, silver. This is just the regular hollow. It's a little bit difficult to see. You guys, you get what it is. This one is silver glitter hollow, which the lighting right now is not the best. And then we've got Pixie Dust, which I have a feeling I'm gonna take one of these away. They are just too similar, and unless I'm gonna foil them as they're going into an order, can get a little bit confusing. Next is copper. This is more of a matte foil. We've got dark blue, purple, light blue, pink, and then dark green. I would have to get on and look. I think that this is it for the foils that we're having. Okay, so actually, one of my issues currently is I don't have an overhead light on, so I'm having a hard time seeing. This one is silver glitter hollow, and then this one is actually shattered glass. And if I could get this up close enough, you guys could see, but this one has a very glitter texture, whereas this one has a like shattered glass texture. On the website, I do have the actual foil rolls side by side so that you guys can see. But so these are all of the colors. I don't think there's anything else. We do have light gold, but I don't know if I'm gonna offer that because that goes back to the same issue with Pixie Dust where it is so similar to gold. I can tell a difference on that, but we also have some issues with light gold foiling sticking a little bit, so we will see. So those are all of the icon samplers. And then we've got the other grouped samplers, but before I get into that, I wanted to show you guys just, these are all hollow, these are all glossy. The ones that I just showed were clear. So these are the sizing for these in the, what a weird way to say that, in the Erin Condren. So I think you guys should be able to see that. I almost fell out of this chair just now. So super tiny. Okay, so moving on. I'm gonna flip this back over until I actually start putting these down. So we've got the grouped icons. The first one is cleaning. The second one is money. The third one is media. And then I have got planning somewhere. What did I do with it? Here we go, planner, and then favorites. So I've got a few different foil colors in some of these. I don't know that I think it's necessary to go through all of that. So how about instead we just take a look at each sheet. Some of these are on glossy. This particular one is on glossy. I believe the rest of these are on clear. So let's look at this really quickly. I am gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in a bit more. Okay guys, so this is the cleaning sampler. So this is basically just the cleaning icons off of that smaller sampler sheet and then larger. So we've got change sheets, clean, take out the trash, wash car, laundry, fold laundry. I felt like those needed to be two separate things because I don't do both of those things at the same time. Folding laundry is a whole separate ordeal. And then we've got dust and then vacuum. So I feel like it's a pretty comprehensive list of cleaning duties. I'm sure there are more that could be added to this, but that is what we're looking at for the cleaning sheet. Again, if you guys have anything you'd like to see on these, including a grouped sheet, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, so this one is cleaning, and this again is on glossy paper. So the next one that we've got is the planner sheet. This one's hollow. So this one's on clear paper. So you've got Happy Mail, planner pics, which I thought was necessary. I don't really have many things to mark that I want to like post to Instagram or do pictures of the planner or anything like that. So I thought that was a good one. We've got print inserts, planner setup, order stickers, and then I repeated Happy Mail and plan because I felt like those were two that could be used more often. So yeah, that is the planner sheet. I really love how that one turned out as well. I also just realized I didn't really talk about the icons on these. These are pretty self-explanatory. You got a bed for cleaning or for changing the sheets, a spray bottle for clean, a trash can for trash, etc., etc. For these though, it's a little bit different. So we've got an envelope for Happy Mail, a planner for plan, a camera for planner pics, a printer for print inserts. For planner setup, I did just a bow. There wasn't really anything for that. For order stickers, I just did an alarm clock because again, there wasn't really anything for that, and then it repeats. So the next sheet that I've got is the media sheet. I don't know why I called it that. That seems now, and now that I'm looking at it, that's a really weird thing to call this, but it is technically media. So let me get one that's not hollow. I feel like the hollow is like the hardest thing to see on camera. Here we go, here's gold. Okay, so this is the media sheet. So the first one is binge watch. It just has a television. Underneath that is YouTube, and it's got the little YouTube symbol. Next is movie time, which has some popcorn. Underneath that, I did a couch icon and just put binge. I thought that could be useful. Underneath that, we've got a bow icon, and it says new episode. And then I repeated binge, YouTube, and movie time. I'm obsessed. I just love these icon sheets. I feel like even if nobody else likes these, I'm gonna get so much use out of these that like it was worth all of the amount of time that I put into doing these, because they took forever. But anyway, the next sheet that I've got is money, and again I have hollow, so how about we switch over to gold. Okay, so for the money sheet, we've got payday up top, bill due, pay bills, no spend, and then payday, bill due, and pay bills repeated, because I felt like that was something that at least I would be using quite a few of those. So I figure everybody else, you know, maybe not payday, that's probably like bi-weekly, but for bill due and pay bills, I thought that was something that I should include a few more of. So pretty self-explanatory. For no spend, you've got a cute little piggy bank. Everything else is just pretty much money related. For pay bills, it's this cute little like bill. I thought that was cute. And then the last sheet is just the favorite sheet. So this is just a mix, but these were ones that I really liked that I definitely wanted for them to have like a larger version. And again, I'm gonna expand on all of this. It's just what I was able to get done now, and I wanna get some feedback and see how you guys feel about sizing and which sheets you want grouped and all of that. So for the favorites, the top one says get shit done. This has a cute little heart checklist. We've got grocery shop, remember, don't forget, relax, meal plan, girls night, delivery, pack, coffee, shopping, sleep in, charge watch. I want a whole sheet of that just for myself because I always forget to charge this watch. Cook, water plants, read, don't forget, and celebrate. So party hat for celebrate. I did a little push pin for don't forget. Book obviously for read. You've got a watch for the watch. Wow, that was weird. Anyway, you've got just kind of like some cooking utensils for cook, a cactus for water plants. We've got a cute little moon with the stars for sleep in, shopping bag. Which ones of these need an explanation? I love the suitcase for pack, and then this cute like package that has all these stamps and things on it for delivery. Fork and spoon, whoa, fork and knife for meal plan, a cute little teacup for relax, alarm clock for remember, and then this really cute little calendar with a heart on it for don't forget. So those are all of the grouped icon sheets. And I want to put some of these down so that you guys can see them, see sizing. So I'm gonna put them kind of next to, look at how dirty this is. I don't know if there was something on my counter or what. I wanna put them next to some of these micro, that's a good term, micro icons here so that you guys can kind of see the difference in sizing. So here's the first one, Payday. So this is definitely more of a normal size, I think, for a script icon, like more what you would see in a kit. So there's Payday. Let's do Build Do. I love these so much. Let's see, and I think I'm just gonna do a couple from each sheet. I think you guys can see what the difference is. Let's do from the favorites, let's do Grocery Shop. I'll try to get some of the ones that are like a little bit larger. Super cute. And then let's do Sleep In. So yeah, you guys can see the size difference. I'm obsessed. I really like the larger ones. I like the smaller ones too, but I like to be able to see, you know, see, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, I like to be able to actually really see what it says. It's part of the problem that I have with the Hobo Weeks planner is I feel like I can't see anything in it. But I thought that for that, this sizing would be really great. And also I asked the Facebook group and everybody really wanted, even for this planner, these itsy bitsy icons. So, and I did like using them in a spread. I just think that if I had the option between this or the tinier ones, that I would use the larger ones. But that is just me, and we all like different things. So I'm gonna go ahead and put down a couple from the media sheet. Okay, so we've got movie time. Let's do a binge watch. I feel like that one is gonna get a lot of use. Oops, okay. And then I'm gonna do a couple from the planner sheet. So like here's Happy Mail. I love this print inserts ones. Let's do that. Super cute. I've got you guys totally out of frame. I'm sorry. There we go. So yeah, and then I guess I could go ahead and stick down. These are actually the glossy ones right here. So I can go ahead and stick down a couple of those as well, just so that you guys can see. I'm gonna get so much use out of these cleaning icons, it's not even funny. So yeah, that is them. And I think that that's it. I'm gonna zoom you guys back out really quickly. Okay guys, so that is it for this week's new releases. I'm so sorry if this video was incredibly long. If you guys have any questions about these, please let me know down below and I will do my best to get back to you. These will be available at noon Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. And yeah, I hope you guys love them.